If survival is your brain's number one priority, then the question is, how does your brain decide if you are safe or not? The answer might surprise you. It's not about how fit or strong you are. It comes down to how well your nervous system can predict what's about to happen. If you're new to the channel, my name is Tara Bianca. I am a longtime holistic health coach, an Oxygen Advantage master instructor, and a Z Health certified practitioner, teaching functional and performance-based breathing and nervous system conditioning. Safety, and hence your survival, is very much based on prediction, or you might hear this described as pattern recognition. Your brain is constantly scanning for patterns in order to make sense of the world. And it's always asking, what's about to happen next? And is that thing going to hurt me? The better your brain can predict, the safer it feels, and the better your body functions. When it can't predict so well, it shifts into protection mode, and your body performs less optimally. Let's look at 5 factors that help your brain decide how dangerous is this really. Number 1, sensory input from your body and from your environment. To get a little technical, we divide this into 3 categories: exteroception, interoception, and proprioception. Fancy words, but it basically means that your brain is always paying attention to the signals coming in from your sensory organs, from your muscles, from your joints, from your skin, and even from your internal organs. If that input is unclear or inaccurate, meaning your maps are blurry, maybe your eyesight is fuzzy, or your balance system is off, or you have a lot of scar tissue, then your brain gets confused and struggles to predict accurately. Number 2, previous experience. Your brain is constantly checking its memory banks and comparing what's happening now versus what happened the last time I experienced this. If something hurt you in the past, even if it was years ago, your brain remembers that and treats it as a possible threat today. If you were previously bedridden from low back pain, for example, any minor little twinge in your back today might spike your fear and induce that exact massive flare-up that you were fearing. Number 3, cultural factors. Obviously, the cultural narrative you grow up with really shapes your interpretations. So if you spend a lot of time around people who are in pain, or who talk a lot about pain, or who have a lot of fear around experiencing pain, you are much more likely to experience pain yourself. The classic example here is growing up with a helicopter parent who was constantly shouting at you, oh, be careful, you're gonna hurt yourself. Over time, you internalize that the world is not safe, that there are a lot of things out there that can hurt you. And you're more likely to have that anxious expectation when you go into new experiences. And you're more likely to experience things as worse than they are if something does actually happen. Number 4, social and work environment. One of the most notable correlations for someone who will have low back pain in their lifetime has nothing to do with the physical structure of the muscles or the joints. It has to do with job dissatisfaction. If you really hate your job, debilitating low back pain is a great way to get out of it. And this works in the other direction as well. So if you're a Navy SEAL or part of the Delta Force, you have a way larger window of tolerance and resilience that allows you to take in what most people would consider incredibly threatening signals without any immediate physical consequences. Long-term might be a slightly different story. And then number 5, beliefs, knowledge, and logic. Things that we don't understand are inherently more scary to us. And pain is one of those things that's hard to understand. How come this person over here lives like a warrior, is taking hits all the time, and never seems to complain about anything? And then this person over here is obsessively eating all the superfoods, they're tracking their macros, they never miss a workout, they're doing all the biohacking stuff, and yet they've got a different complaint every single week. So even just a little bit of education around basic modern pain neuroscience is really powerful for diminishing the threat of uncertainty. When you understand how pain works in the brain and in the body, and why your brain might be using pain as a protective output, it empowers you to be able to better manage the experience you're going through. Just to give a visual, you can imagine your brain like a GPS system. When you have a perfect signal, the drive is really easy and smooth, and you arrive at your precise destination without any issue. But if your signal is wavering in and out, or streets are missing from the map, or you're constantly being rerouted without any explanation, it's going to make for a very stressful drive, and you might even decide to just turn around and go home where it's safe. The clearer your maps and the better your input, the safer your brain feels and the better your body performs. In the next video, we'll dig into one of the biggest misconceptions about pain, why pain doesn't actually exist in the body at all. And if you need help solving your own pain mystery, please reach out to me by email. Right now, I'm offering a discount on one-to-one neuro coaching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.